Cine nu fac live în ploaie, filmez.
Vai, dă-l, topești bateria.
Topești. Bă!
Bă, ce acolo?
Bă, ce e aia? Ce mă ăla? Bă! Sergiule, dă-i spate! Bă!
Oprește.
Bă! Bă! Ce dă-i mă spate, bă, Florine, bă!
Nu, dă-i mă înainte să vedem, bă,
nu, bă!
Treci, mă!
Bă, nu, bă, bă!
Ce viteză, ia mă să vedem ce. Ce viteză, mă?
Bă, ce?
Doamne, bă, ce... Doamne, bă, ești nebun?
Ce, bă?
Bă, stai, mă.
Bă, bă! Unde-i, bă? Bă, uite-o iară, bă! Băi! Dai, mă, Sergiule, bă! Dai, mă, Sergiule! Uite-o!
Faci filmare?
Da, frate, uite-o!
Închide-l.
Bă, dar mai era una.
Băi, nu mai claxona, ține dracu de acolo. Nu cred, vine spre noi.
Da.
What the fuck? S-a pus în patru noapte,
Da, frate. Vezi, n-ai bă să-mi bag piciorul. Bă, ce aia, mă, ești, bă? Bă, ce aia, mă, ești retard? Mamă, bă, oprește-mă, bă, oprește-mă, ești nebun la cap? Nu vreau!
¿Y qué es eso ahí?
¿Qué es esa mierda? Pues puta,
Marica, ¿qué es esa vaina?
¿qué es esa? Huevón.
Puta, arranca.
No, despacio, hágale despacio.
No,
Puta,
arranca
¿qué es
ya,
esa
marica.
mierda, huevón? Hágale despacio. Puta, ¿qué es esa mierda?
Faci ca să vai muita. Băi, dar camera nu te sună, sus ta mai mult. Băi, pătra!
Uitați, nu știu dacă vedeți și voi, mi-e frică, mă jur pe familia mea. Bă, Nicule! Bă! Bă! Bă, ești prost, Nicule, oprește-mă că te spun! Mi-e frică! Nicule, nu băga să moară familia mea dacă ai băga! Nicule! Bă! 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 Să mă pula mama, Nicule, de-i față! Mamă! Unde? Uite-o, bă! Nu da aproape, mâncați-și!
E lungă?
Bă! Bă, chiar el iară, bă! Dă-i peste ea! Dă-i peste ea, mă, că mi-ești...
Nu, dar ăsta e locul de apare de om.
Bă, nu da peste ea, las-o! Bă, mi-e frică, întoarce, bă, Nicule, mi-e frică, întoarce, Nicule!
Nu te mai apropii.
Bă, mi-e frică, mă jur pe viața mea! Bă! Bă, să mă pula mama, Nicule, bă! Bă! Bă, să mă pula mama! Nicule, uite, bă! Bă, ești prost la cap! Bă, mă! Mi-e frică, mă jur pe viața mea, Nicule, gata, întoarce-mă la pula ta! Nicule, nu da, că ne-am luat peste cap, mă jur!
E aproape, du-te, nu mai la crucile alea, nu mai la cruci.
Mamă, Nicule, gata, mă dai nici pula ta! Nicule, gata, trece în fugă pe lângă ea, nu mai pot, mă jur, gata! Mamă, uite-o, frate, uite-o, n-am putut, credeți că e glumă? Mamă!
Man notices a weird reflection in the water, so he starts recording and captures this scary footage. At first he thought it was a fish, but when he took a closer look at the footage, it shocked him.
Sério?
Things caught by drones.
Check this
In this
out.
2015 drone footage, several
Oh,
officials
see,
in
hazmat
hazmat
suits.
are on the bank of a river in
Those
Florida,
guys took
performing
ET.
some unknown functions.
I don't trust those guys.
Suddenly, 4 of them
They were on
appeared to
my
be
boat.
lifting something pretty heavy from the ground.
That's a
As
whoa.
they moved
Y'all
towards
see
the
that?
paramedics with their mysterious finding, a huge fishtail can
Look
be
how
seen
big
poking
that
out
thing
from
is.
behind, suggesting a monstrous sea creature. The hazmat people
Dude,
then
that's
return to the
clear,
water's
too.
edge
You know they're
before
gonna be
climbing back
testing
up
that
the hill
thing.
and helping
Definitely.
push
Look how
the
big
stretcher
that
away
thing is.
out of view.
There is something that resembles the mermaids and sirens in general. These female beings are called Iele. The Iele are feminine mythical creatures in Romanian mythology. There are several differing descriptions of their characteristics. Often they are described as fairies, zâne in Romanian, with great seductive power over men, with magic skills and attributes similar to nymphs, naiads and dryads found in Greek mythology. They are also similar to the samodivas in Bulgaria. Locations: the Iele are said to live in the sky, in forests, in caves, on isolated mountain cliffs, and in marshes, and reported to have been seen bathing in the springs or at crossroads. From this point of view, the Iele are similar to the ancient Greek Hecate, a three-headed goddess of Thracian origin who guards crossroads. Activities: they mostly appear at night, by moonlight, as dancing Horas in secluded areas such as glades, the tops of certain trees, maples, walnut trees, ponds, riversides, crossroads, or abandoned fireplaces, dancing naked with their breast armors covered by their disheveled hair, with bells on their ankles and carrying candles. In almost all of these instances, the Iele appear to be incorporeal. Rarely, they are dressed in chainmail coats. The effect of their specific dance, the hora, is similar to the dances of the Bashants. Scorching: the place where they had danced would after remain carbonized, with the grass incapable of growing on the trodden ground, and with the leaves of the surrounding trees scorched. Later, when grass would finally grow, it will have a red or dark green color. The animals would not eat it, but instead mushrooms would thrive on it. Dimitrie Cantemir describes the Iele as nymphs of the air, in love especially with young men. The origin of these beliefs is unknown. Character: the Iele are said to be solitary creatures, but gather in groups in the air, where they can fly with or without wings. They can travel with incredible speeds, either on their own or with chariots of fire. The Iele appear sometimes with bodies, at other times only as immaterial spirits. They are young and beautiful, voluptuous immortals, their frenzy causing delirium in onlookers, and with bad tempers but not being necessarily evil. They come in groups of 3 or 7. This version is mostly found in Oltenia, where 3 Iele are considered the daughters of Alexander the Great, called Catrina, Zalina and Marina. Sometimes evil, they are not generally considered evil genii. They resort to revenge only when they are provoked, offended, seen while they dance. When people step on the trodden ground left behind by their dance, sleep under a tree which the Iele consider as their property, drink from the springs or wells used by them. Terrible punishments are inflicted upon the ones who refuse their invitation to dance, or the ones who mimic their movements. The one who randomly hears their songs becomes instantly mute. A main characteristic is their beautiful voices, which are used to enchain their listeners, just like the sirens from ancient Greek mythology.
Invisible to humans, there are however certain moments when they can be seen by mortals, such as when they dance at night. When this happens, they abduct the victim, punishing the guilty one with magical spells, after they previously cause him to fall into sleep with the sounds and the vertigo of the frenetic Hora, which they dance around their victim, who is abducted, to disappear forever without a trace. Vengeance. The Iele are also believed to be agents of revenge for God or of the devil, having the right to avenge in the name of their employees. When they are called upon to act, they hound their victims into the center of their dance, until they die in a furor of madness or torment. In this hypostasis, the Iele are similar to the ancient Greek Erinis and the Roman Furies. Appeasing the Iele. To please the Iele, people dedicate the festival days to them. The Rusaliile, the Stratul, the Sfredelul, or Vulciul Rusaliilor. The 9 days after the Easter, the Marina, etc., anyone not respecting these holidays were said to suffer the revenge of the Iele. Men and women who worked during these days would be lifted in spinning vertigo, people and cattle would suffer mysterious deaths, or become paralyzed and crippled. Hail would fall, rivers would flood, trees would wither, and houses would catch fire. People also invented cures against the Iele, either preventive or exorcistic in nature. Garlic and mugwort worn around the waist, in the bosom, or hung from the hat, or hanging the skull of a horse on a pole in front of the house. The most important cure is the dance of Călușarii, modern sightings. There is some discussion on the topic that an episode of Destination Truth, which had a follow-up episode, may have encountered Iele. The Romanian forest episode. In the episode they believed they were encountering ghosts or aliens. Some viewers went to the online boards for the show discussing that the events and behavior closely tied with the Iele. Okay, so anyways, it's been Sorin. Thanks for watching, and until the next video, peace. PS, I'm Romanian, sorry for my English. Also, special thanks to Wikipedia.